So this video is going to be about the torch clamp and the propane bottle and how to actually set it all up to make it work with Annealeez Gen 3. So you're going to get a clamp. It's going to be similar to this. It's a simple muffler clamp. It's nothing complicated, even though we're having trouble getting a bulk of them in right now. I'm sure all that will iron itself out. So you get a clamp and you just simply place it over the bottle. Tighten up the nuts. Finger tight is probably plenty. But if you want to make it just a little tighter, get you a little pair of needle nose pliers and tighten it up 1 or 2 twists. The last thing you want to do is over tighten this clamp. You don't need to do that by any stretch of the imagination. So it's actually got a seam on the bottle. You're going to want this clamp just a little above that seam. Really, it's that easy. We'll play with it so you can see, but then you screw your torch on it, and then you can take your bottle and twist it in the clamp to whichever direction you need it or want it. What you're going to be looking for is to position this in such a way that it's going to be about this angle and this distance. So you've got about 1 inch apart, and it looks like it's going to hit the case exactly in the center of the case, the flame well, the inner tip of the blue flame. So I want you to see it from this angle as well. So you can see that this is aimed right at that. It's about 1 inch apart. And here's the beautiful part of this. You can actually take this, if you want, and aim it even further back, away from the edge of the wheel. It's really that easy. You can make it any which way you want. By the way we engineered Gen 3, it just gives you a lot more flexibility, and it should be a lot more user-friendly and easy to use. All right, you guys, so here we just lit the torch. We opened it way up and we lit it. So you can see pretty simply that we've got an inner blue flame right here. That's the tip of it. And then we've got really bright blue flame all the way around the bottom. So what we want to do is adjust this flame, and we just keep turning it until it starts to slow down. There we go. Right there, you've got your inch in length of your inner blue flame, and this really hot flame all the way around the outside of the torch is little to nothing. This will avoid burning your wheels. Well, there's I don't know, 3 or 4 customers that are constantly complaining to me about burning their wheels. This will prevent burning them. You can make it a little longer if you want. There we've got it about 1 1/4 inches. And still, you see this flame on the outside of the torch all the way around is little to nothing. That is what you're looking for. That's your target. So we got the same flame, and now we're just going to stick it right there. That's where we want it. Does that make sense to y'all? Alright, so we've got our torch aimed. Got it right where we want it. Now we're just going to turn it on. Does that make sense? I hope it does. See the angle of the torch to the case? It's doing exactly what we want it to do. You can see right where the anneal marks are. And this isn't even clean brass. It is Lapua brass, but it's not clean. All right, so now you can see it from a different angle. See right where that flame is. All right. So we just annealed a few cases to show you what we're looking for, but this flame is critical. If you open it way up like that, you're getting far too much heat on the wheels and really the case. Then you got to speed it up. If you keep it at about 5.5 to 6 seconds and you keep your flame down to right there, you'll get a perfect anneal every time without melting your wheels. And once again, you can position this way off to the side and back behind the machine almost to where it's pointing completely away from the wheels. But if you don't have this flame adjusted right and you have it too high, then you're always going to have the problem, especially when you get shorter cases with shorter wheels. I am going to have another video with kits, and we will actually show this in progress for smaller cases like BRs or 300 blackout. I don't shoot either one of those calibers, so I don't really know what I'm going to use yet, but I'll get some and make a video for you guys. So, but anyway, as this torch gets hot, as the tip gets warmer, the flame grows. So just watch it. Let it run for a few minutes before you actually try to use it. Once that tip is nice and warm, you'll have a consistent flame that stays exactly where you want it to. So one last thing, I want to thank everybody for using Annealeez and watching these videos. They truly are made in the spirit of trying to help and provide guidance on how to use our product. Thank you.